Hi, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Today I'm going to be reading chapter 4 of second grade Baby. We started this last week and now we're on chapter 4, Natalie's Great Idea. After Omar sat down, Miss Coleman took her place in front of the classroom. Now I have something to share with you, she said. We are about to begin a new project. We will work on it together as a class. Natalie squirmed in her seat. She smiled to herself. This sounded exciting. It is a project, Miss Coleman continued, that another teacher thought up. She tried it with her second grade class. I read about it in a magazine. The project began. Miss Coleman went on. When the teacher brought a teddy bear to school, the bear's name was Rudy. The teacher made a tag for Rudy and fastened it to his shirt. This is what the tag said. My name is Rudy. I am on an adventure. When you find me, please take me with you for several days, then leave me in a public place for someone else to find. Send a postcard about your adventure with me to this address. And the teacher had written out the address of her classroom. She left Rudy in the airport, and sure enough, someone found Rudy. It was a woman on vacation. She wrote to the class saying that she had taken Rudy to Florida. Rudy had gone to the beach with her and then ridden on Space Mountain at Disney World. Then she left Rudy in a restaurant in the Magic Kingdom. And another person found Rudy. That person took Rudy to New York City. Pretty soon, the kids in the class were receiving postcards and letters and even photos of Rudy from all around the world. This sounds like a fun project. Rudy had lots of adventures. Cool! Exclaimed Hanny Papadis. Awesome, said Chris Lamar. Audrey Green raised her hand. Did Rudy come back to the class? She asked. Miss Coleman smiled. Oh, yes, I forgot about that part. On the back of the tag, the teacher wrote, if you find me after March 15th, please return me to the address on the front of this tag. And sure enough, on April 3rd, Rudy returned to school. Someone found him in Switzerland and mailed him home. Excellent, said Ricky, nodding his head. And so, continued Miss Coleman, we are going to send a teddy bear on an adventure too. We can follow its trip on a map and learn about the places it visits. Does it have to be a teddy bear? Asked Jeanie. No, replied Miss Coleman. It could be a doll or another kind of stuffed animal. Where will we get this doll or stuffed animal? Asked Nancy Dawes. Anyone who wants to, said Miss Coleman, may bring in an animal or doll tomorrow. We will vote on which one will take the trip, and we will ask it that it be sent back to us by December 1st. Natalie was trying to pay attention to Miss Coleman, but her mind was wandering. Just a little bit. It had wandered back to what Omar had said about the hospital, that the hospital was boring, boring, boring. Natalie raised her hand. Miss Coleman? She said, I have an idea. Yes, Natalie? I was thinking that when our project is over, we could put all the postcards and things in an album. Then we could take the album to the hospital. We could leave it there so the kids who are stuck in the hospital could read about the exciting adventure. Then they would not be so bored. Hey, that's a great idea, said Karen. Indoor voice, Karen, Miss Coleman reminded her. It is a great idea, said Sarah quietly. Natalie looked around her. The other kids agreed Natalie's idea was great. That is just what the kids in the hospital need, said Omar. We can make the album really special, said Leslie. Everyone began talking at once. No one mentioned underwear or name tags. Natalie smiled, and then she grinned. She grinned at Miss Coleman, and Miss Coleman grinned back at her. So it sounds like they're doing a really, really exciting project. This would be so fun to do. They're going to send a teddy bear somewhere, and other people are going to find it and get to write postcards to the class. So that's really fun. They'll be like kind of like pen pals. So I cannot wait to read chapter 5 with you tomorrow. I hope you're doing well. I hope you enjoyed the story, and I miss you and I love you.